My name's Hugh Chambers. I'm the Chief Commercial Officer of the British Olympic Association.
Hi, I'm Kurt Mueller. I'm the Director of Corporate Affairs at Grainger plc.
Stuart Ross, Director of News, Transport for London.
Michael Hawksley, I'm Chief Executive Officer of Treat Digital.
I'm Katie Ridden and I'm Head of Product for Sport and 2012 at the BBC.
So what did the Olympics do for us? I think it's more a case of what we actually did for the Olympics.
My name's Andrew Thomas. I'm the publisher of Communicate magazine, the leading magazine for corporate communications professionals. We're delighted to be holding this conference on the lessons that can be learnt for communications professionals from London 2012. With speakers from LOCOG, the BBC, Deloitte, GSK and many, many more, the conference really promises to be one of the most insightful events for corporate communications professionals and marketers this year.
I think it was probably Monday, the first Monday of the Games, which was the day in which transport chaos was supposed to ensue.
The Olympics might not happen again in our lifetime. We learned so much in terms of setting a vision, setting a strategy, about delivering big projects. I'm really keen that other people learn from what we've learned. I think sometimes people look at the Olympics and the BBC and the Olympics, or LOCOG, the organising committee in the Olympics, or TfL, and think, oh, it's too big. You know, it's much bigger than anything I'm going to achieve at my company.
So there's one thing that really signifies our story, it's collaboration, and it's getting other partners, other stakeholders to carry your message for you.
What the Olympics did for Grainger was a great opportunity for us to partner up with three Paralympic hopefuls, and it gave us an opportunity to really get to know the athletes, work with them, invite them to our staff conferences and events, go and see them compete, and really build a long-lasting legacy that will last for the next 100 years of Grainger's business.
And the nations and the world's media arranged themselves at London Bridge looking for chaos, didn't find any, and the headlines, rather than transport chaos, were gold medal for Games transport.
And we could see that the audience was not only massive in terms of numbers, but also massively positive.
One of the most exciting moments for TfL from my perspective, when we switched the Olympic route network on and saw that it was working well. Hundreds, thousands of journalists extremely interested in what we were doing and so excited about the Games, and we were able to explain to them just what we've done to prepare transport and prepare this city to host the Games and keep London moving, and we were able to say that with confidence.
The day when Bradley Wiggins won gold in the time trial in the cycling road race was massive in terms of an audience. It was the biggest audience that we had at the Olympics. It was the biggest audience we've ever seen at the BBC.
Our Olympic story has created a lasting legacy with all our staff, with our clients, but also an ongoing one in that we're now looking at doing more support for sporting athletes.
Branding, marketing, internal communications, all disciplines from the comms spectrum are going to be covered at the conference. And it's going to be a great opportunity for communications professionals to really learn from the creativity, the strategic insight, the implementation from those who excelled during London 2012.
The role that sport can play in changing people's lives is something that we are passionate about. So whilst the Games were unbelievably successful, in many ways it's the legacy that follows on after the Games and the meaning that it has in people's lives. If we can get more kids playing sport, if we can get people active, we can get them healthier, then the Games really will have paid back in dividends.